Who starts?
Terry.
How long?
And
or
4
how
other
many,
guys.
Yeah. What's the minutes plan?
Not, we'll probably play those guys similar to what we've done the first couple of games. Maybe get into the third quarter with some of them, but probably not beyond that.
What's the takeaway you're looking to get out of this preseason game?
I just think anytime you can play against different teams and get different styles, they're going to challenge us in different ways. If they start big, that'll be something that we'll have to adjust to as the year goes on, right? Are we able to, with this lineup, defend the way we want to and be able to move the ball and get the right shots and figure out where we can do that? So these are good opportunities. I said Charlotte was perfect for us to play because they did a lot of things systematically defensively that we don't do, and so we had to get back into that mindset of attacking different ways. And offensively, I thought they had our defense on our heels the whole time.
You would expect teams to go big against you, though, wouldn't you?
It would be interesting. I think when you start looking around the league, just at early, whose people are starting early on, I think it's a lot of teams are starting traditional small forwards at power forward now. So who knows what people will ultimately decide to do against us. The one thing when we're fully healthy that maybe we ran into a little bit in the playoffs last year was we have so many, we can tweak if we need to.
Right, you can go
and so that will be something that I think is a positive as we move forward, knock on wood.
Right, at Media Day, Jalen said he worked a lot on his handle and his playmaking over the summer. Just wondering if you guys have you seen those improvements so far in the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, I think all our guys do that. I think when you look at what guys work on in the summer, it's a lot of the individual stuff and being able, whether it's their emphasis on shooting off the move, off playing off pick and roll, off being able to play in isolation, whatever the case may be. You see those incremental improvements from everybody. But certainly Jalen's a guy that's always been committed to improving and has improved. And I think that it's one of his, I think, key attributes, to be honest.
Do you see how teams are going to treat Jason's not that he was even a secret, obviously he was a number 2 pick, but there's going to be a point of emphasis on how much have you talked to him about that?
Yeah, we haven't talked as much about like how teams are going to focus on him because they were focused on him during the playoffs as well.
Right.
But I do think there is a little bit of a, when you come in as a rookie and you haven't played yet, you're so intent on proving yourself. And then when you come in as a second-year player and you've had success, there's a lot of challenges that come with that. And so whether it's teams are more honed into you, whether you don't go through the same emphasis on building habits or you're not as intent on proving yourself again, those can be challenges for young guys. I don't assume that with Jason, but those are certainly something we're all aware of.
Is there anything different from the mentality with Marcus this year, knowing he's going to be here long term, or is he pretty much the same all the time, Marcus Smart?
I would say that he has pretty much been the same. I didn't notice any real change in him during a contract year per se. Obviously, it's been a real tough month, right? So, like, his mom was sick. He knew that her time was limited, and then ultimately passing away, and all that, all that goes with that, and the emotions and the just managing that day to day has been really hard. All I've seen when he's on the court is a guy that's happy to be on a basketball court doing something else. And so I think that's, I'm sure there will be a lot of down days that, but I haven't seen anything but just kind of a, excitement to be back.
Does Robert have a swagger about him?
Robert Williams have a swagger? If he does, playing against Baines and Al won't help that every day. But I think that I really enjoy Robert because he's obviously the way he plays all out. You saw that, even a couple of his errors on offense were going all out, just moving too fast, too quick to get rid of the ball, those type of things. I think that he has a belief, and he also asks a lot of questions, which for a young guy, sometimes they're hesitant to do that. You saw the physical tools the other day, especially when he's defending late. So he's a unique guy. We're pretty excited about him. I think that he's got a chance.
Besides Terry, is there any other changes to the starting lineup, or is it the same?
No, same.
Well done, Taylor.
Just in case.
Thanks.